Hello, radio listeners of the world. This is WOMG, home of the Krabby DJ. I'm Ashley Graybill, and I hate you all. Today we're going to be talking about the most recent person to step forward who slept with Tiger Woods, what happened just a few minutes ago on I-95, when the snow will finally stop falling, and why pigs shouldn't have wings. But before then, we'd like you to hear a word from our sponsors.
Do people bug you? Do they seem to never shut up? Don't you want to just punch them in the face? Well, we have a solution for you. Introducing Punch in the Face in a Box. Give it to your coworkers disguised as a present. Hand it to your neighbors and claim it's full of cookies. Watch your siblings look for a puppy and see how surprised they are to get punched in the face. Punch in the Face in a Box. It's amazing. It's spectacular. It's a punch in the face in a box. Available wherever ponies are sold. May cause seizures. We are not liable for any injuries obtained from this product, nor do we accept returns. Thank you, Punch in the Face in the Box. I have several of you at home, and they always come in handy. Now for today's weather. All this week is covered with snow and hailstorms. Stay indoors. We plan on getting several yards of snow within the next few hours, and it won't be stopping for 3 more days. By the time it's all over, you'll be snowed into wherever you are, and will not be able to get out through your first-story doors. Try escaping through a higher-level window, but don't open your garage, since you won't be able to get out of your car anyway. And for traffic. It was a devastating morning when a large moving truck driver fell asleep on the job and crashed into the walls on the side of I-95. This was followed by a pile of drunk drivers who saw the lights on the side of the truck and were instantly attracted to them. All of this started at about 3 this morning, and no one was conscious or sober enough to make a call regarding their situation. Plus, oddly enough, none of them had OnStar, so none of them could contact anyone beyond yelling distance. There was no other traffic on I-95 until about 5 this morning, when a suicidal man purposely crashed his new Ferrari into the buildup of cars and ended up starting almost half of the pile on fire. This man had not died and actually brought himself out of the car and climbed into the truck that had initially caused the problem. He drove away in it and actually delivered the flaming furniture to the new homeowner's house, then was instantly sprayed down by a hose as his jacket had caught fire. A passing-by helicopter was running out of fuel and saw the bright lights, assuming that it was a landing pad. This, however, caused the helicopter to crash into the remaining cars and started an explosion which spanned all the way to Green Bay. The traffic instantly became crammed from Racine all the way up to Appleton, as the inhabitants of Wisconsin wanted to see what was going on within this small area. A few Chicago residents ended up watching the remaining cars explode as their gas tanks heated up to excruciating heats. Then, surprisingly, a few boats from Lake Michigan started moving towards the sound and ended up crashing. Cars were on every street, hoping to get a glimpse of the simple car wreck, which still hasn't been covered by television, and somehow, though none of us can explain it, a train got involved and killed most of the people within the I-95 area. So if you're planning on leaving your house, don't. And now time for the sports news. Yeah, don't worry about this. We won. We won everything. And if you disagree, go on the internet and find the information you want. I don't have enough time to satisfy your curiosities. Stop being lazy. Now for the real news, the stuff that actually matters. Tiger Woods has had his fair share of drama, with his mistresses showing up all over the globe with stories that have astounded many of the audiences of the nation. His wife, Elin, has decided to stay with him thus far, but will this be the end of her tolerance? She's been trying her hardest to pass over this entire situation, but this final step forward might just push her to the brink. Am I talking about another mistress or another scandal? Well, not exactly. This is of a different sort. Most recent person who stepped forward as a mistress of Tiger Woods is, in fact, a man. Ryan Hastings stepped forward yesterday and claimed to have slept with the professional golfer. There was no denial on the part of Tiger Woods, and several pictures have been taken to prove all this to be true. Thus, we can do nothing but believe this rumor. We got Tiger and Hastings together in a private conference to determine the truth behind the story. Tiger spoke to one of our reporters and claimed that Hastings was lying, and the only way he would ever sleep with another man is if he was devastatingly drunk, and most likely not even then. However, Hastings countered with the fact that they met at a car dealership and were test driving cars. Tiger would have been unable to test drive the cars while being drunk. The dealership would have never allowed it. Tiger kept saying that Hastings was lying. This is when Hastings brought out several pictures of their few secret meetings while Tiger was visiting Hastings' current location of Sacramento, California. There were a few of both of them at a party, one of which had Tiger planning a kiss on the cheek of Hastings. Both of them were holding up cans of Coca-Cola, and we had been informed that no alcohol had been served at this party, as it had been a birthday party for Hastings' 7-year-old nephew. Has Tiger gone too far? Will Elin stay with him even if his orientation is questionable? To be honest, I don't know. We'll get back to our news after these few words from our sponsors. Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone. Don't you wish that all your secrets were out on the table?
Wouldn't an honest relationship be perfect for you? Well, don't you have something you're gonna need? The eavesdropper! It was invented only a few hours ago and isn't completely effective, but it helps your relationship become more honest. You can attach it to your phone and record anything that goes in and out of that phone. It's only a few inches long in length and looks like an antenna that can attach to anything. You can listen to your friends' conversations behind your back. Listen to what your parents are getting you for your next birthday. Hear what your boyfriend is really saying to that girl he claims to be just friends with. This is the perfect way to realize who you are and, most importantly, who your supposed friends think you are. The Eavesdropper. Buy it now. 1-800-2BA-SUCKA. 1-800-2BA-SUCKA. And that's all the time we have for today.
Thanks for listening to WOMG and the Krabby DJ. Come listen again tomorrow at 2:45 and I'll tell you the news once more. Suckers.